The flashing red and blue lights lit up the quiet cul-de-sac as Marcus and Alana Johnson sat on their sofa, stunned by the loudspeaker orders bleeding through their walls. They had done nothing wrong, yet the SWAT team, pounding on their door, sounded ready for war. Alana barely had time to stand before the metal door flew off its hinges. Officers storming in with rifles raised. "Hands up!" someone barked. Marcus complied instantly, confused, terrified, trying to ask what was happening, but before he could finish, an officer spotted Alana reaching for her glasses on the table. "She's resisting," he shouted, and before Marcus could blink, a crackling bolt of electricity shot across the room as the taser fired. Alana collapsed, trembling, her scream strangled into silence. Marcus lunged toward her but was shoved to his knees, cuffs biting into his wrists. His heart pounded with rage, confusion, and a fear he had never known. He shouted that they had the wrong house, that Alana was unarmed, that she was reaching only for her glasses, but his words were drowned out in the chaos of boots and orders. Then one officer's radio crackled. A supervisor's voice cut through. "We have confirmation, suspect reported at the next block, not this address." The room fell strangely still. The officers' eyes darted between each other, the reality sinking in. Still trembling on the floor, Alana tried to breathe through the shock. Marcus leaning toward her despite the cuffs, his voice shaking. "You hurt my wife," he whispered, every word heavy enough to bend steel. The SWAT leader opened his mouth to respond, but Marcus spoke first, slowly, clearly, with a calm so cold it made the air freeze. "Check the body cam footage now." The 5 words sliced through the room like a blade. Panic flickered behind their helmets. Body cams meant accountability. Body cams meant truth. And the truth was an operation gone wrong. Force used without cause. A woman electrocuted in her own living room. The leader stiffened, muttering into his radio, but it was too late. Marcus continued, staring straight at the man responsible, voice steady but burning with controlled fury. He told them he was a civil rights investigator, that every second of this assault would be reviewed by federal attorneys before sunrise, that they had just violated protocols so severely their badges were already hanging by a thread. Suddenly, none of the officers moved. None spoke. None breathed. The same men who barged in like giants now stood as small as shadows. And as paramedics arrived to help Alana, the SWAT team silently backed out of the house, realizing the truth: those 5 words had just ended their entire night.